everyone, I'm sitting around for Sparkling Memories, a place where you can improve a relationship with food, pairs, and yourself. And today's topic, what we're actually going to talk about, is what a good man looks like. Not the perfect man, of course not, because actuality, no one's perfect. Now, the first thing you want to actually know, I'm going to give you about 7 different types, I want to say traits, what things you actually be looking for. The first one would be, he would actually be respectful to his mom. Now, that's completely different from being a mama boy, because a mama boy means that he's basically going to take his mom point of view over yours. That's not what we're talking about. We talk about he's good to his mom, he spends time with her, he goes see her, he might do different things for her, he might talk to her on the phone. It's just a matter of having a good communication with the woman that brought you into this world, your mom. Okay? So, not to be mistaken as mama's boy, but someone that's good to their mom. Because how he treats his mom determines how he's going to treat you. If you see he treating his mom like crap, then he's probably going to treat you like crap. It's easy said than done, but that's what it looks like these days. The second thing is a man is going to profess. He's basically going to be the 3 P's. Profess, protect, and provide. Profess, which means he's going to allow you and the world to know that he loves you, which is really awesome, right? And then it has protect. He's going to make sure no harm come to you, or if you need him to have your back in case something is to happen, or something did happen, and then he's there to be supportive. So as a form of protection, say for instance in the evening time that it gets dark, like all places though, and then he's basically there. If maybe a noise or something happened, he's there to be the supportive party and protect you. That's what they say the man does, okay? Then he's going to provide. Now, provider means so many different things. Whether it be financially, you're good when it comes to socializing. A lot of times, if you have all the traits, then you also have a flaw. So, he's going to profess, protect, and provide. That's the second thing. The third thing he will do is he will be able to balance his work, his personal life, and time with you. Okay? Now, some of us meet guys that not exactly have a whole balance going on, but he tries, which means he has a job, he has social friends, people you interact with, and then there's you and him time. Now, these are just examples of what a good man would look like. Not the perfect man. Because he really and truly does not exist, okay? Yeah, he really don't. Now, the fourth thing would be, he will be what you need him to be, depending on the situation. Now, I did touch on that earlier when I started talking about protect. Now, say for instance, you get to a point whereas you are upset. He will be the person that's next to you, trying to calm you down or trying to handle the situation because you were not able to handle it because you might be emotional at the moment. And then he steps in and he helps you out. He doesn't have to necessarily be the person that takes advantage of a situation or comes in and solves everything, because he's more of the problem solver. Because most of the times, a guy doesn't want to hear all the whole this happened, that happened. They want to hear what's the problem, and then they try to determine a solution. They're not as complex as ladies. They're very simple. I know that sounds bad, but it's not. It really isn't. Some people are very simple like that. And to me, women tend to be a lot more complex than men, but there's a reason for that. The fifth thing I'm gonna have to say, if he will satisfy you sexually. Yes, I took it all the way there. If you with somebody and they're not satisfying you when you're going to do the do, and you satisfied with a good conversation and he's supporting you financially, eventually you're going to find someone that is going to satisfy you sexually. I'm not saying he's going to be like a beast in the bed and he's going to be everything you ever wanted and all this exotic stuff. He's going to try new things with you and everything be great. It just has to be satisfaction, which means it's not a one-way street. You enjoying the intercourse, he's enjoying the intercourse. Okay? Y'all come to a mutual standing and says, yes, this was great. That's why I say sex will satisfy you sexually. Because you could get satisfied other ways besides sexually, whether it be you into or having a conversation and things of that nature. The sixth thing I'm going to have to say is the qualities in terms of he will be perfect in your eyes in real life. But trust and believe he's not going to be perfect. He's going to be perfect to you. Now, another thing I want to say when it comes to the seventh thing now is he'll be the bigger man when a woman needs him to be. He's going to be complex because he means he might be not so easy get caught up in stuff. Because if a man is focused and he's not caught up and bringing you along on his little trip and whatever else he has going on, he needs to be focused. Now, I say this as a characteristic for a good man because when you are not focused, you cannot lead somebody else. That's like the blind leading the deaf. It's not going to work. You need somebody that's actually focused and knows what they're dealing with in terms of if they want to get a house, they get a house. If they want to get a particular car, they get a car. Men measure what they have as far as their level of success. If a man feels that he wants to have certain things in his life, like a car, a house, a wife, and all these things, and certain things in terms of his money isn't right, then he might not want to go ahead and move forward and do the other things. So, those are the 7 things when it comes to looking for a good man. Because there's a lot of people can tell you what it looks like to have a terrible one, and you need somebody to pay your bills, you need X, Y, and Z. But guess what? If you could find someone that meets you halfway, that person could also be considered a good fit. Now, you might not agree on everything. That's why we're all different. So if you get somebody that's a little bit too agreeing with everything, you probably have a yes man. Okay? Now, if you get somebody who's always angry, then maybe you got angry man. You know? And it depends on what you're looking for. There's certain traits that a lady might be able to bypass and say, he's a good man because he's a good provider and he works. But when it comes to conversation, he sucks. If you're really into having a conversation and this person can't keep a social interaction with you for longer than let's talk about sex, then maybe that person might not be for you. And maybe they might be thinking about doing something else. It's okay. Because not all the time when a woman meets a man, he's on the same level as she is. Women tend to develop a lot faster than guys, not just because of their bodies alone, sometimes the mindset. The mindset will be completely different. They're trying to do this, they're all over the place. And a man, you try to do one thing at a time. But ladies tend to be complex. I can tell you, because I am complex. And I'm proud of it, because if I was so diverse, then guess what? In terms of my thinking and my experience, this is what helps me to be even better. So when it comes to having a good man, those traits, look for them. If you meet somebody, if you walk and talk like a duck, it's a duck, okay? So don't think you're going to get one of these scrubs or one of these people that are not doing any of the above and think you're going to mold him into something you want to be. No one is going to change unless they want to. They're not going to change for you. You're going to change for the right person. So you can't take an apple and call it a pear because it's a fruit. It doesn't work that way. The same thing applies when it comes to a guy. All guys are not going to be the same, And there are some people that are coming to use you. There are some people that are coming to teach you a lesson. There's some people coming to just be your friend. And then they have those that stick around. And you have to determine which one is best for you, because that's the only way you know in your mindset what a good man is. Those are some of the traits I feel that would be an example of a good man. Till next time, this is Miss Sitaram from Sparkling Memories.